Stream Elements Bot Running Robot.
Alright, so we're gonna... Hey, Anthony Appleseed. I know them. Starting in the back, no time. I only did this race like at the beginning of the week. I did it 2 or 3 times. Haven't done it since. I've been having a lot of fun at Brands Hatch, but we're gonna do it a few times before the races reset on Monday.
Stay out of God's salad.
You got it, dude. I won't touch the devil's lettuce. I haven't done this race but a handful of times, and I think it was a C lobby at the time. Might have been a D lobby. So we'll see how this B lobby goes.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Everybody's always like, what are they talking about? Obviously, we're talking about the AstroTurf on the side of the track. How's your Sunday going, Brigsby? I'm sure you answered that at McNaughty's stream, but I was fiddling around on my guitar while I was watching that, so I wasn't keeping up with all the chat.
I told myself that I was going to try and do a daily race, but then everyone and their grandmother went live. It's going good.
That's good. I stayed up way too late last night. After the F1 race, I was in a racing mood, so I hopped back on Gran Turismo. And the lobbies at 3 o'clock in the morning are pretty interesting. It's like just a mix of everybody. There was A plus drivers all the way down to D in the same lobby. It made for some fun. I was doing daily race C. Made for some interesting racing. It was kind of fun.
Apparently they named it turn on Suzuka after me.
Yeah, they did. B corner. That's courtesy of Sebastian Vettel.
The B-dude.
The B dude, indeed. Yeah, since the race was at midnight, I actually got to watch the pre-race show, which I never do because I always wake up like right before the race starts at like 7 a.m. Since it was in Japan.
I wonder what turn it is.
It's turn 2. On the inside of turn 2, they painted the curbs black and yellow and built all these bee hotels. It was pretty cool. More just to raise awareness. Obviously, it's a bee sanctuary on the side of a racetrack, so not the most ideal spot, but it's more of a, oh, come on, I touched the green stuff. That's on me. Woo! What did we say, Briggs? We said don't touch it.
And as the drivers race, they can get stung low.
I think a bunch of people did get stung while they were doing it because the grass is really tall there and apparently there's all kinds of insects.
I know you touched God's salad.
I know. I know.
Leo Lupa waving hand.
Is Leo in here? I missed it. Hey Leo.
Surprise
Long time no see.
Find them and take them out.
Oh, Shaggy. Hilarious.
Shaggy waving hand.
Dude, you had me laughing hard last night while I was watching the race.
I have a habit of coming in when you're sideways.
Right? That's how I know you're here, I guess. Sitting sideways, hard in a daze. I haven't done this race since Tuesday, so... bit rusty.
Shaggy, I have a turn named after me on Suzuka now, the B corner low. Just don't say the bees were put there by Haas.
I ended up getting on GT7 last night after the race. I was feeling extra racy after those wild performances.
Watching MC Noddy on the big screen and watching them get the podium, also to make sure I did not break my PS5. Haas thankful Sargent doesn't drive for them, they can
Right.
afford all the spare parts.
No, they couldn't. They really couldn't. Yeah, that race McNaughty was doing was awesome. They did a really good job. P1 and P3.
Darn, everyone is going live, I got some work to do. Handing out likes is hard work.
It is hard work, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Roll. Perez spent Haas Maz's entire budget last night in one race.
Seriously. What? He took out Albon in Singapore too. It's like, come on, man. Get it together.
AC, I assume waving hand.
Later, Brigsby. Thank you, sir.
Well, time to set up for some Half-Life man.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make lobbies tonight, unfortunately.
He went to Wingstop and drank a Red Bull.
Wingstop.
It's okay, it's more of a hangout thing, so it's all paid.
Right on. Hey Shaggy, do you do any suspension setup on your BRZ? And how do you usually run the brake balance on the BRZ? Since you're such a proficient BRZer. Or the BRZ, as they say across the pond.
On Latify difficulty is so accurate for GT7.
So accurate. I told McNaughty that in his stream today. I was like, man, Shaggy made me laugh real hard with this AI thing.
-5 to the front.
Whoops. That's going to be a penalty.
Suspension is quarter bar to the front and 3/4 bar to the rear.
Quarter bar to the front and 3/4 bar to the rear.
Exact numbers, I'm not at home.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna take a look, see? 'Cause I messed with it that first day and it seemed like everything I tried was worse than it just being regular. The stock setup. So I went back to the stock setup. Let's see.
ASM and CSA on too.
What are those? Is that ASM and CSA? Active Stability Management? I never use those things. Okay. So... What did you say? Is quarter bar to the front and 3/4 bar to the front.
Hello, Case and chat.
Sup, Chris? How you doing, man? I don't understand this stuff.
Click on it.
Well, this is at 1/4.
Done with Dragon Trail Seaside Time Trial. Hopefully anyway, lol, so good.
Nice.
$25, $35.
Right? Do you do anything?
Track, lol. Well, figure it out so you can tell me, lol.
Sup, Horn?
Everyone.
Do you mess with the expansion? Something like that?
$35, $45.
Sweet. Starting to make sense.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, I messed with it the other day and nothing seemed to help. Do you have this set to, wait, you said ASM and CSA? Weak or strong? Strong. All right, let's give this a quick whirl here. That wasn't great, but...
Why I track grip changes in quality time trial sessions. If you find the car feels like it's not driving as well, pause, exit, then start again.
Yeah. That seemed slow. Was that slow? Yeah, that was really slow, wasn't it? Interesting. Very interesting.
Restart from this menu and it may well handle better just from a different session.
Pulling a Leo here and not getting back in my seat in time. Water. Need water.
Tijni proved it in video this past week.
I saw something about that. I didn't watch the video yet. I just saw the thumbnail, as they say.
You should. Valuable info.
Right on.
I already knew about all that, lol.
Of course you did.
I felt like the too shaggy. When the wind isn't static, I reset until it goes in the direction of the longest straight.
Oh, right on. Oh yeah, I knew about that because of one of the dynamic weathers at Spa. So you could
It just confirms it.
set a dry lap because the dynamic weather was on, so sometimes you'd get out there and it'd be raining. I did know that. But I never pay attention to the wind. Probably should.
It's been around since the beginning of the game. Wind is static and qualifying unless weather is on.
Got it.
depends, they will at times make these static, see not static, but it won't be raining or anything.
Interesting.
GTWS is very random at times.
Look at that Aston's carrying speed. That sucked. Nope. Oh, did that all wrong. Oh man. Woo! Almost took you out, CJT. Sorry. That was bad. Maybe I want to try a different car. Perhaps. Alright, trying out the AMG, and I am actually going to do this race, put them back to where they were. Oops.
Ayo y'all.
What's up, dude? How you doing? Happy Sunday.
Guess who's back? Back again. Woman dancing is back. Tell a friend.
Woman dancing. Woman dancing. How you doing, Hector?
Geo man.
Thank you.
Hello chat.
I'm just messing around here on this race because I kind of abandoned it after the first couple tries and just did 2 in the BRZ, and now I'm going to try the AMG and just kind of fiddle around. I really have been enjoying race C quite a bit. Don't hit the rev limiter.
Face with tears of joy, Hector.
Hector's always coming in with the women dancing. It's like his calling card. We're the Wet Bandits. So 3rd gear for that one in this car.
It's been fun this week. Too bad for no racing for me.
Yeah. Do you have an ETA when you're gonna be able to do it? Or get everything up and running like it's supposed to be?
Haha, exactly, the law has to know us.
Whoa.
Man shipping elevation is from 20 height and 29 disappointed face.
Ugh.
Go get them tea.
Thanks, Island. Good to see you, man.
Whale Island. Okuro. Island waving hand. So glad you're streaming, or else it would just be streams from my neighbors at my house. After victory hand.
Yikes. Some drama going on in the neighborhood.
People watching the all foosball with them gargantuans.
Oh, the foosball.
We love to hear it.
Won't be playing no foosball. I used to be really into the NFL and then kind of fell out of it. Don't really pay attention anymore. Too much motorsport and Gran Turismo to watch.
Yeah, same. All the old names I liked are retired now, lol.
Right? It's like I don't know who anybody is. My buddies who stay up with it, they'll text me and I'm like, I don't know who that is. Wait, Aaron Rodgers is with the Jets? It's like I do see a lot of it at the airport though, because I travel a lot on Sundays. So it's like I get the gist of what's going on.
These are the biggest nerds nerd face.
Right? Good racing here with everybody. This is nice. Whoops, too late. Gonna give the Porsche a run on me.
Those nerds always trying to take my money via fantasy league. Haha, I suck at it.
I got really into fantasy. So when I was finishing up school, where I was living, the house I was living in had NFL Network and ESPN, and I just watched and watched and watched and read. So there's a period of time where I was like stupid good at fantasy football because I knew all the all the no-name players that potentially were going to have just a crazy out of nowhere day, and so I would trade for players and stuff every week, and like I was into it. I had multiple teams. It was fun, but as soon as I stopped watching it all the time, that kind of stopped happening. My work does a big one, but I don't do it anymore. I did it like once or twice with them. I was never into football. The main reason I started watching NFL was because my roommates in college were all super into every sport. Like every sport they loved. All they did was watch Sports Center, and I was like, yo, this is boring. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick a sport that I can get into and have something to talk. And it was when the Atlanta Falcons had just drafted Matt Ryan. So it was a good time to jump on board since I'm from Atlanta. So I got really into football for a few years, and then obviously Tom Brady and the Patriots broke my heart in the Super Bowl. And I kind of never recovered from that.
Subscribe to Yesterday After Racing with you. Hope to see you again on the track. Srekum stuff.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's your PSN? I had some good and not so good races yesterday.
I like the weekly win picks at the office, so much so the office stopped, or maybe I was never invited back. Lol. Winning a lot.
That's funny. Penalty for me, but maybe for them as well. They're not going to give me a penalty for that? That's surprising. I guess I lifted. That was fun. Neato, gang. Oh, they left already. I was going to say, thanks for the clean race. I'm going to say, hey man, thanks for the clean race.
GR.
Thank you, sir. So, you're in San Diego, right? There's no more football team? They went up to LA? Is that correct? I also used to have to drive a lot during the day for work, and I would just put it on our local ESPN radio station, and I learned a lot in there too, because I would just listen to ESPN talk all day.
I'm in LA. I was into football when we had no teams.
You're in, okay. Now you have 2 teams. So what is the car he's using?
Now I'm 8.
I don't want to do that. All right, let's see if I have enough money to buy this car, then I'll go mess around in Toon's lobby. It is a Subaru. Island of Man. WR.
Are Toon's lobbies, Bob?
I have no idea, honestly. I think so. What car? WRX STI Isle of Man 16. Where do I buy that? Where do I buy that? I'll come back, Toon. Just hold up. Is Toon streaming? Probably not. Discord.
Japan Subaru.
I just looked there though. I didn't see it. Are you sure? Did I overlook it? Japan. Subaru. Showroom.
Gaze.
What's up, Viking bud? Oh, there it is. I did overlook it. Silly me. That's expensive. I don't have a lot of money on this account.
Not much.
Hope your Sunday's gone well, dude.
Hey, waving hand Viking. May you know dirty dozen drivers in lobby below.
Right? This account's up to a B now. I had some pretty fun races from the back at race B.
Hector. Sup bud. I was a B till last night.
Yeah. I've just accepted the roller coaster ride, you know?
Now I'm back to C.
Just keep at it. As long as you can have fun with it, keep at it. Oh, scandalous livery Toon. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I will. Not much, man. Lazy Sunday chillin'. Hope you're good, Viking.
Lazy Sunday. Wake up in the late afternoon. Call Parnell just to see how he's doing. Hello, what up, Parnes? Yo, Sandberg, what's cracking? You thinking what I'm thinking? Narny up, then it's happening. 68 to Broadway. Step on it, sucker. What you want to do, Chris? Sack attack, mother... It's that chronic. What calls of Narnia? Let's see what this thing's about.
Been great, but I got my buddies and live racing. What could be better than that?
Right on. I agree. This thing has DRS. What do I have as my DRS button? Oh! I don't have it set on this one. DRS, I want...
The video where this car is driven on the IOM is bonkers.
It really is. Whoa. Whoa. Forgot this account doesn't have everything set. I also need to figure out what my horn is. Yeah. It's fun in like little slow cars. It's kind of crazy in race cars. Like we did it, like, were we in the Miatas? Ugh, I don't like this track, but that's okay. It'll be fun.
Nick's running this?
Yeah, it's just testing.
Sounds fun, brother. Enjoy.
He's just running some testing. This is the car they plan on using on Friday. I won't be here on Friday, but... Whoa!
Out of town again?
Yeah, for a wedding though, not for work. I go out of town a lot, both for personal reasons and work reasons. I'm the kind of guy that likes to roam around. I'm the wanderer, yeah, the wanderer. I wander round and round and round and round.
Car looks like a handful.
You know what? I don't think it will be once I figure it out.
Around LA for a brew sometime, man.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I've only been to the LAX airport on a layover. Never actually been. Furthest south I've visited in California is San Francisco, so only been up north. But I'm going up to what is it? Long Island, or New York, Long Island area for this wedding. It'll also be my first time in the Northeast. Yeah, right?
Who did you ever make down my way? We have to meet.
For sure. Oh, cool. Look at the rear wing with the DRS.
The car looks pretty stable around here.
Yeah, it doesn't quite, I mean, obviously, because it's not a rear-wheel drive car, it doesn't quite rotate like I would want it to, but I'm sure that'll get figured out. Like, that turn feels really clumsy. Yeah, just like any all-wheel drive car,
Is that allowed?
I'm not sure. We'll find out on this straight. No, it is not. This track and road cars I really like. Any road cars, really. Ugh. Woohoo! Interesting.
They hook nicely around here.
Yeah, they do.
Special thing you're doing for me. I want to return the favor, so I need to know what your necklace size is. I make handcrafted, especially those MX5s.
I don't know. I get like how long my necklace that I wear usually is. Is that what you're asking? Is that a necklace measurement? That's really cool, dude. I'm a big fan of jewelry. But honestly, you don't need to do anything for me. Just being here is plenty. Hello? Hello, hello.
I know that, but I want to do this.
Thank you. I was doing some race B. Hold on, I'm gonna share your voice. That way there's not confusion, right? People are like, wait, who are you talking to? And I'm like, hold on. No, you don't need to apologize for anything. I was just doing some races, but then I saw you had a lobby and I was like, well, I'll do some testing over here if I can remember what these settings are. That one, broadcast. Where's the options? Under party. Definitely broadcast. Hold on. Audio mute all, voice chat settings. Microphone, share voices, share your voice, allow, chat screen. About share features. Alright, hold on. That's not it. Sure thing, my man. I will do that. Broadcast. Audio. Include. Hey, Tune. Say something.
And up on you.
Perfect. Can you guys hear Tune?
Hector, so is what Case is doing for me. Yeah.
Awesome. It worked. So this is the car you're wanting, y'all are using on Friday?
Yes, sir.
I will not be here on Friday, so this will be my taste of it. Have you decided on the starting track?
I have not. I've bounced around like maybe 3 or 4 tracks. While like the lobby was empty.
I love to see it. Good for you guys.
Then get some studying done, and I've just been cycling through everything, trying to kill time, waiting for people to join up.
Very cool.
But yeah, if you have any suggestions on tracks, please let me know. Because I thought Allstate's test course would be fun, and you know, test Slow-Mo's idea, but my god, this thing is still a nightmare at the top of the roller coaster.
Yeah, it understeers pretty bad. It understeers pretty bad. Not as bad as like.
I'm Hadlow for hosting again, man. Legend.
Then what?
I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, somebody in the chat said something and I got distracted. I don't do 2 things at once very well. In this car, what would be fun? Red Bull Ring would probably be pretty good.
Okay.
Or even the short Red Bull Ring might be cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a short layout for
Yeah,
that.
the short Red Bull Ring's pretty fun. Especially you can do like a ton of laps.
Yeah.
Hector says, thanks for hosting these, Tune.
Hey, my pleasure, Hector.
Yeah, if only I could get it to where you could hear this speech to chat. That would be really cool, but I guess that's not an option.
Yeah,
what am I
no,
looking for?
That's just that's just streamer based.
You know.
That's okay. I believe it was Slow-Mo or Leo last week when we were fiddling around with the WRX. I'm pretty sure it was Slow-Mo, because why not? He pitched doing dirt tracks in these cars too.
Interesting.
Like Cataluna, Rallycross layout, stuff like that.
Yeah, Catalunya would be fun.
Just have to buy some dirt tires and learn the track.
So I need this car to race your lobby Friday.
Yes, you'll need this car to race the lobby Friday. And it's in Brand Central Asia Subaru. So start saving up those credits.
Yeah, I unfortunately broke one of my golden rules for this. This car is just like 20,000 more than a Group 4 car. We're trying to keep these like budget friendly and everything. But like once I got behind the wheel of it and started messing around, I realized, okay, this thing is too fun to pass up.
Yeah, it's a super cool car, and it has DRS. Like, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, found another dollar.
That's exciting.
I'm folding laundry.
Nice.
Ooh,
I was at the river like a month ago, and I found $1 in the river. There's a good floating spot here, and you can go bring your tubes, and the water's like crystal clear. So I like saw it down wedged in a rock. I was like, ooh, $1.
Yeah, that's definitely not Ohio waters.
No. So Viking, my necklace is 20 inches, the one that I wear all the time. But I do 20 to 22 inches because I sometimes wear a slightly longer one. But the necklace I wear all the time is a 20-incher. All right, so let me see. Have you tried to do have you completed a lap around here, Toon?
What, on Willow Springs?
Yeah. Going the right direction? I take that as a nyet.
That is a big fat nyet.
Nyet! Alright, so let's see what kind of lap time I can do.
I saw you said a 116.
I did, I guess so. I know I can go faster than that.
Yeah, I can't because I seem to have a penchant for going into the dirt.
Well, yeah, that's what the dirt's for.
Well, yeah, but like...
What was the old saying? God made dirt, dirt don't hurt, or something like that?
Rub some dirt in it, it'll be alright.
Yeah. But, you know, if you go by that logic, God made a lot of things that do hurt. So, I don't think that saying makes sense.
Yeah. In middle school, one of my friends had this saying. She'd be like, everything is edible, just not all of it's good for you.
Can you eat it? Yes. Should you? No.
No. Will I? Depends on how drunk I am.
Don't do it. It's bad for you.
I'm gonna do it.
If you see gum on the street, leave it there. It's not free candy. That was my senior quote in the yearbook for high school. That's Santa Claus from Elf. If you see gum on the street, leave it there. It's not free candy.
Yeah.
Great advice.
I dropped out my senior year, so I never did the senior quote or anything.
Well, my
STI-16 Isle of Man.
Yes, sir. The STI-16 Isle of Man. My senior superlative couldn't have been more accurate. I got voted forever young, and here I am with all my toys, about to turn 36 years old, still playing games and playing with toy cars.
How about 36 years young?
36 years young, indeed. No, I'm enjoying my 30s quite a bit.
I'm enjoying my 20s while I can.
Sure.
A few months ago, I had an existential crisis like, oh Jesus, I'm almost 30.
Yep. It happens. Perfectly normal.
Okay.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, alright. Well, as long as I wasn't just being melodramatic.
No.
I also thought about trying to throw this thing around Dragon
45 and play solo, mainly just guitar GT and disc golf solo.
What did you say, Toon? Sorry.
I said, I was thinking about trying to throw this thing around Dragon Trail Seaside.
Ugh. I mean, it's probably good. I just don't like the trick.
I was like, whoo! A $20 bill!
Even better. Toon finding money.
That you give me your return Addy so I can send you my gift.
Yes, sir.
You water, folks! Otherwise, your money is mine! I might go get me a sandwich later.
This in 50 low.
I love the age variety we get here in Gran Turismo.
Right? Oh, $5. That's a drink right there.
Yeah, it is.
Who? Okay, I'm gonna have to talk with my roommate because she really sucks at like cleaning out her pockets.
That's what my mom would do our laundry because she was a good mom, you know, and it was like to try to discourage us from leaving stuff in our pockets, but she'd be like, if anything gets left in your pocket, it goes on top of the washing machine and it's free game. So I would just strategically wait for her to walk out of the laundry room, and then go in there and raid it for all my siblings and stuff, all the money they've left in their pockets.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you. I did that to my dad.
That's a long time of GT, Chris.
How much GT you been playing?
Since we were kids. 1998.
I was 2.
You was 2? Oh, I was 11.
Yep.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a 9-year difference between you. I have no idea how old Slow-Mo is, though.
Yeah, I'm having... Look, should I adjust the... Oh, no, we decided we can't do that. Never mind. I'm struggling on these tight turns, getting it rotated. I'm just understeering off of them. These elevated... Ugh. I guess I could just go slower into the turn, which is the actual answer.
Yeah, I remember during what was it, the semifinals, there was an issue with like Bop and the brake balance controller. So
I like this track.
Best to leave that off for the time being.
Yeah.
Kinda let
You
McNaughty
would,
figure it
Chris.
out.
Interesting.
Alright, I don't gotta
Yep, still hate this track. That's funny too. Yeah, what about Red Bull Short?
Red Bull Short it is.
Let's see if it handles that. I mean, I think it would be fun at Red Bull Long, but Red Bull Short's fun because if you either do a timed race or just a lot of lap race, you're gonna get, like, I thought that was so much fun having lap traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
Last week, like, that was cool on the last race.
GT1, GT2, GT3, GT4 did not play sport, then fell off the map till GT7.
Penultimate corner
Right on,
before you
Viking.
go. It was that penultimate corner. Every time I'd go right over to the wall because I couldn't get it like settled into third before I made the turn.
They did this race, Group 4, in the like heavy rain, and I would use the Lancer, and I won. It may have been my first race win. It was on GT Sport, but they did the short track, and it was, I just dominated in the wet. It was a blast.
Yeah, I hear GT Sport was actually really good.
I liked it. I mean, people.
For Friday tune.
Viking got his car. He's ready for Friday.
Hey Viking, if you want to get in the lobby and join in, by all means.
Yeah, if you guys are able to play, hop in here and test them out.
All be friends with me or TK.
Yeah, I didn't really honestly notice that big of a difference between Sport and GT7. Like, the single player is different, but as far as Sport mode in both of them, the only reason I got GT7 was because they finally stopped updating the dailies. Like, they would update the dailies on GT Sport like once a month instead of once a week.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting GT7. But single player, ooh, I went way too deep.
One basket of laundry, 90% full because there's no storm.
And I also feel like GT Sport was less, the dailies were less GT car oriented.
They were more just...
It was a better mix, and race A counted. So
yeah,
people,
I did see that.
That's where I would get most of my race wins, was from race A, because it was almost always road cars. I was like, oh yeah, I can go get a win.
Yeah, easy wins and all that.
Try this again.
Alright. Viking has entered El Lobby.
Welcome, Viking.
Rules are simple. Fiddle
Have fun.
around with the car, have fun, and if you have a track suggestion for us to test out, let me hear it.
Okay, turn one's kind of fun.
You know, if we're just gonna be messing around after some testing, like doing a whole, oh yeah, one of us is gonna try and send the other one flying kind of thing. Stuff that Leo and I
have 55 wins on my main, halfway so with race A.
Heck yeah, dude.
Ooh,
Yeah. Did you miss the turn?
Yes, sir. Trying to figure out what exactly the DRS does.
So if you go to Chase Cam,
GT Sport looks great on PS5. I bought it to go back and attempt to beat the Lewis Hamilton DLC.
and then when you push the DRS button, you'll see the rear wing lay down.
Ooh.
So it reduces the amount of drag.
Wait,
So you lose downforce, which is why you don't use it in turns. But on the straights, you can go faster. Called drag reduction system.
Alright, because I know, like, the F1 cars have DRS, but they also have, like, a curve system and all of this other high-tech stuff. And, like, Super Formulas in here only have the overtake button, which is just, you know, Super Formula Nitrous.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lewis Hamilton thing was cool, Hector. Yeah, on GT Sport Tune, they had the Lewis Hamilton challenge, where it's like Lewis set a bunch of times in Gran Turismo Sport, and you could go try to beat him. I guess now they have Sophie AI. They don't need Lewis.
Yeah, but Lewis still gets credit for his part in this game. But
I can't wait to see the movie he's doing with Brad Pitt, or he's consulting on with Brad Pitt. That's going to be an awesome movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. One of the other things that's fascinating to me about like GT Sport, because like what was it, maybe 4 months ago, I was just really fed up with GT7, so my dad like just sent me money. It was like, go buy GT Sport. I was like, okay. I also noticed that like the way the DR and SR work is different in GT Sport.
Is it?
As opposed, yeah. From what I saw, it's more about cumulative like race time.
Yeah, but more about the number of races than how well you do.
Yeah. That was an interesting one, and also the physics model was quite different. Which
was it?
When
GT7 first came out, the physics were pretty similar, and it wasn't until the first big update, the first big physics update, and all the all-wheel drive cars changed. The way they felt, and the MR cars changed.
Okay.
But I think initially, like to me, initially it felt the same. Chris, did you see that thing I posted in the guitar Discord? This guy messaged me on, or commented on one of my guitar things, and he started 2 months ago, and he's recording his progress. He'd never played before, and he's learning how to play, and so he's kind of recording what he's doing. It's pretty cool. And it's like,
not yet.
Cool to see, much like the stuff I do, you know, amateurs doing things, just so you don't feel so bad about yourself when when you try to do it and it doesn't sound like the 100,000 follower YouTuber.
Yeah, the
plays
guy that
it.
does guitar covers and
So
everything.
it was cool. I've been watching his progress and stuff, but I posted it in the guitar Discord, or the Discord channel on the guitar channel on the Discord. There we go.
All right. Yeah, I learned a couple days ago that apparently there is a keyboard here in this apartment, and I'm like, why am I just now learning about this? So
how big is that apartment?
2-bedroom.
Is there some closet you don't know about?
Yeah, one of the girls' rooms.
Oh, secret closet. That makes sense. I have a keyboard. I don't use it, but I have one.
PK set of under a minute. Wow, that is nuts. Hold on. Okay, he's just doing baseball. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get my feel for this.
You got to be patient getting on the throttle on the turns that are more U-ish and not 90 degrees, because it will understeer.
All right.
But on the 90 degree ones, as long as you can get it pointed in the right direction, you can step on it. Because there's 2 U-ish turns and 3 90s.
Don't like to turn for crap, lol.
Viking just said, "Wow, this thing don't like to turn for crap."
That it does not.
You got to work on that trail braking. And you gotta turn in kind of early.
Oh, got a half second on that one.
Oh, Stratohawk is in the building.
That he is.
Stratohawk's Chris, if you don't know, Toon.
Okay.
Chris Cook.
All
You've
right.
probably seen him in the chat.
I have indeed.
He is a guitar man. He's been working on guitars for like over 30 years. A luthier. Like fixing them, setting them up and stuff. So he's been really helpful for me in my guitar projects that I've been doing.
That's fantastic.
It was cool. I was watching one of Rory Alexander's streams, and somebody asked, like, what's your favorite part about the your YouTube community? And he was like, that I can ask any question and get the answer. He's like, somebody in this chat has the answer to any question I have. And then I've started to realize, it's like, wow, I know a lot of people now who know a lot of different things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the wealth of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta find a break. I gotta find a break marker for that.
Around here, it's usually safe to brake around the 150 and 50 boards, depending on what turn you're at.
Alright.
But typically, I think turn 1 you use the 150 board. No, you use the 100 board, or in between the 150 and 100, so around 125. And then on turn 2, you turn, I didn't see. It's before you hit the shadow that's going across the track, that's for sure.
Alright.
And then going into the final 2 right-handers, I want to say it's the Marshall stand on the left-hand side, just before the 50, just after the 100. So probably the 100 to be safe. So 150 on turn 1. Let me find out what turn 2 is. Turn 2, I literally don't see anything that you can use as a marker for turn 2 other than before the shadow. And then on, yeah, the last one probably just after the 100 board. And then the last turn on the right, there's a second pit lane entrance looking thing, and that'll be the braking point roughly on the last turn.
last turn and third's a bit too hot for this car. That sucks. Oh well.
Has this been good for you, Toon, to try other cars other than Aston Martins?
Yeah.
Or do you usually use other cars, just not when you're doing your main stuff?
If I'm doing daily races, it's the Acct. If I'm like money grinding, doing books, doing these lobbies, it's a plethora of different cars.
Okay. Whoops. Too deep. So 49.8 is where I've gotten to so far. I'm gonna watch somebody.
Yeah, same here. Groundhog just said a 49.920. That's he's coming for you.
He's good, dude. He does all the time trials. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, he does all the time trials and stuff and is really good at it.
I'm starting to think like I'm getting to the point in GT7, at least in like driver rating, where I'm gonna have to retire doing exclusively Astons for the daily races. It's like my lobbies just keep getting faster and faster.
Yeah, I also feel like GT Sport, there wasn't the meta car as much. Like, it was more evenly balanced, I think. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Because in the lower lobbies, you get more variety. And then in the top lobbies, you get all one car, basically. So it might have just been I was in lower lobbies when I was playing GT Sport.
Could be a bit of both.
Yeah. He's quick with those liveries.
Yeah, he is. Leo and I just went and searched for the biggest eyesore we could find. And nailed it. We hit the nail on the head.
Alright, let's see. Hop back out there. Let's see if I can get into the 148s. The 048s.
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably get close to a 47.
They also did on GT Sport, it was a race A, it was this track and the go-karts. And that was a lot of fun too.
I was so tempted to do the go-karts, but...
They're funny.
One of the other rules for this is it has to be at least in the realm of possibility of what McNaughty could throw at people.
Oh, yeah.
So
Track
like,
limits.
There's not going to be a tuning race or anything like that.
Yeah.
Although go-karts does kind of fall into the who hurt you category for him.
Man, I'm getting all the track limits right now. You gotta be so patient on that, on turn 2 to get on the throttle.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to hold this thing.
Got Viking. What's up, buddy? Remembering to push this DRS button is killing me.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you don't have to use it, but it's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, especially if you're in like a shootout for a position with somebody.
Yep. So what is it? This car and the DTM Audi have DRS?
I think so, yeah. I thought one of the... No, that'd be stupid if one of the Group 3 or Group 4 cars had it.
Took way too much curb. Is this set up where we could run a 5-lap race?
I can set it to 5 laps.
Is that easy? I don't want to make things difficult, but I think it'd be fun just to do a little race, the 4 of us, or 3 of us, or 2 of us, or just me.
Yeah, no, I can set up a quick 5-lapper.
Yeah. See how they race alongside each other. And it's all for kicks and giggles, so nobody needs to worry.
Exactly. Alright, change event settings. Let me turn qualifier off because I have it also set to a 5-minute quali. Alright, race. 5, and then I'm gonna drop the required tires real quick.
Comfort hards. Did Leo ever do a lobby with you with the super formulas on comfort hards?
No, he has mentioned it, but I have not been that stupid.
It's freaking hilarious, dude. We tried. I couldn't for the life of me get around the track.
Right,
and we were doing it at Tsukuba, so it's like a low speed track anyway, so you weren't getting any of that downforce advantage.
Yeah, how are you supposed to fit a Super Formula car in Tsukuba?
You don't. It was a challenge. They're about as wide as that track.
All right.
Oh yeah, we all have to enter, don't we?
Yeah, got it ready up. Hello, what was in my pocket? What was in my pocket? Oh no.
They should call this track the law. It is ticket. Happy lol.
Oh, no, that money wasn't from my pocket.
It is ticket happy here. Yeah, track limits. That's what, this is one of my favorite, Red Bull Ring is one of my favorite for F1 as well. Because it is, I mean, this past time they were here, it was like, I think almost every single person got at least one penalty for track limits.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys, good luck. Hope everybody has a good time.
It's a good race as long as you survive to the end. Oh, by the way, grid start, full start check.
What was that?
Grid start, full start check.
YouTube.
Oh shit, sorry.
Is there ghosting or no?
No.
Even better. Oh, too much curb.
I'm gonna get out of the way so Stratahawk. Yeah, I'm getting Stratahawk position back.
Stay in his way, Toon. Block him.
No. Clean driving.
What? This isn't Mario Kart?
No, sir.
Oh. Bummer. Did you ever play Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube?
Best Mario Kart ever made.
Hands down. I'm so glad you said that. I think it just gets overlooked. Everybody was blown away with whichever one came out for the Switch, and they were like, it's like, no, but remember when you had two characters and you could switch back and forth, and each one had a special so you could mix and match? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I always used the red and green turtles, because they were fast, and their specials were 3 shells of their color, so you almost always had 3 red shells and 3 green shells. It was fantastic.
The DRS will help me catch up to these two. Oh, they both have penalties. Oh, it's my lucky day.
We're going to see how much DRS
contact
helps. I'm going to stop using DRS and see what goes on. You said they're all serving penalties?
Yeah, and they also had a little bit of a door bash, little hip checks.
Kerfuffling.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I thought he was gonna. All right. Flash my house and say thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying, Viking. I'm trying. I'll get out of your way, I promise. I think that was a penalty, though.
If his lights are flashing at you, he's on controller. I know sometimes when they turn, it makes the lights flash. Just FYI.
Okay. I didn't know turning made the lights flash.
You end up accidentally hitting
Acct.
the flash button. I think the flash your lights is like pushing in on the joystick or something. So a lot of the times when you're turning, you accidentally push in. Something like that is what I was told.
Alright.
If it's happening on the straights, I don't know. But if it's in the turns, that's usually the case. Well, I'm the case, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
It's my last name.
Well, I hit the wall. Yeah, that's a lot better of a last name than mine. Oh, wow, taking that penalty unsettled the car. You ran through the pit?
So that's pretty, I mean, that's kind of fun. If there's enough people in it, I think that track could be fun, but maybe not. It's pretty much only right-handers. I think with not very many people, it's not that great, but...
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave it to you guys to pick the next track.
What would be another fun one in these cars?
I don't know if they can hear, so I'm just gonna put it in the chat too.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I think Viking isn't able to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune that was totally not on purpose. My flashing the lights it is. It is if you push down on the steering stick on the controller it F.
Okay, yeah, Viking confirmed it is when you're turning, it pushes down on the stick and it flashes the lights.
Later, so I just backed off completely.
He was trying to get past or something, so...
No. Yeah,
flashing lights means a lot in this game.
Yeah, it really does. Some people do it and some people don't know. No worries, Chris. Don't worry about it, dude. These are all for fun. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
if you punt somebody, if you run them off the road, if you try to do the race in reverse, everything's accepted here.
Yep.
It's like one of those modern churches that are like, come as you are, but they don't really mean it. No, just kidding.
Well, I mean, technically
you're not wrong.
Why I can't stand organized religion.
Heard that.
Chris, it's all good, my friend.
I'm not seeing anybody pitching tracks.
Yeah, I was supposed to be thinking about that on this car. What would be fun?
I'll be ready for the start if we do it again.
Road Atlanta, maybe? Road Atlanta could be fun because that's really flowy.
Yeah.
What's something that's just really fun in all-wheel drive? That's what I'm trying to think of. Some tracks are not that fun in all-wheel drive. Yeah. My mind is just going blank on tracks. Brazil could be cool.
Watkins Glen.
Ooh, Chris says Watkins Glen. Short or long, Chris?
Oh, I just love Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I'd be down to do some of the Glen. Can't go wrong with the bus stop chicane.
No, you cannot. But
Kimi Räikkönen did, though.
Yeah. Fair warning, guys. If you're in 6th when you're going up the hill in this car, you will power slide. So you gotta be careful, otherwise you're hitting the wall.
Okay. Well, your call on long or short, Tune?
Long.
All right. Yeah, I like both too. I couldn't believe, like, I wasn't familiar with Watkins Glen because most of my racing knowledge is European racing. So I wasn't super familiar with Watkins Glen, and then they added it to this track, and I was like, holy cow, how has this not been here the whole time?
Yeah, I didn't know Watkins Glen existed until I actually got into GT7, and my dad, like, holds this track with, like, very fond memories. Because it was the track he got his first win on, so it was...
What kind of racing did your dad do?
Well, on
NASCAR games, Lowell have been racing here for years.
Way back in the day, he was in SCCA.
I
think he said he was in, like, was it Trans Am or something else?
Oh, cool.
He drove a Firebird.
Yeah. That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah. I always thought it'd be pretty cool to go to race school and just at least get into, like, IMSA's MX5 Cup stuff, because, like, Miatas are cheap to get into, and if you do well in at least one race, it pays for itself.
Yeah. A really cool one now, that's kind of, it's not replacing the Miata Cup, but it's the GR86 Toyota Cup, and it's essentially the same thing, just in the GR86. And I know 2 of the drivers that participate in that, and it's really cool. I think the car, I mean, for a race car, it's cheap. It's like $100,000, and you buy it from Toyota, and it's already ready to go. Like,
okay, so
you get it all set up. Everything is a race car except for the motor. The motor's stock, but everything else is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Miatas, except when it comes to the Miatas, you have to drop the, like, 15 grand to buy them, send them off to Daytona. They do all the fitting. they leave the engine stock, but they put in like over 1,000 different race parts or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they send it back to you, and off to the races you go, literally.
That's so cool. Yeah, that would be fun. I watched Super GT did it a couple times.
Yeah.
I watched that. It's like, that's fun. That looks like a blast. You could always do autocross. Autocross is a lot of fun. And that's kind of you can do that in any car. You can do that in a minivan. That's just where they set up the cones in a parking lot and you go one at a time. And they time you. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, like competitive time trial.
Yeah.
Or
but
like a festival of speed.
But and the best car for it is either a Miata or a 8.6. So I've done it in my FRS, which is an 8.6. It was a blast, but you never get out of second gear. You just kind of you go first to second and then just kind of leave it in second gear the rest of the time. So you never get above 25, 30 miles an hour. But it's like slaloms, then hard turns. It's pretty fun.
Oh, at that rate, I'd want to do it in a Mini.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Some people had go-karts, a lot of MX-5s, a lot of Porsches.
Yeah.
Some Mini Coopers. Somebody had an awesome 850R Volvo wagon, because those things are beasts. It's just a lot less dangerous and a lot less money than trying to do it on track.
Yeah. Well, luckily, with like how they've got cars, machinery.
Thanks, Cole.
The way they got the group machinery set up these days, like GR3, GR4 racing, actually pretty safe. It's just the open wheel that's got like the open wheel and rally.
For sure.
Are the ones that have the real issues. Like, there's never been a death in rallycross. But that's also because you can't get the cars up fast enough.
Exactly.
Because rallycrossing is something else that I'd love to go to.
Oh, for sure. Did you ever play Project Cars 2?
I tried to when I had PS Now.
It's pretty difficult, but it's fun.
Yeah, just the way they had things set up, I was like, I really don't like this, and I was on the controller too. I was like, I really don't like this.
It was a big adjustment from Gran Turismo to that, because like the tire stuff is a lot more realistic. Like you really have to get everything up to temperature before you'll get any grip and stuff like that. But part of your progression as a race car driver is to do rallycross, and it's a lot of fun. And then WRC is coming out, and it looks amazing. I may have to get that. And they actually designed it with a wheel in mind, because most of the rally games are designed with a controller in mind.
Like the
but I think
games,
they finally figured out that during the pandemic, the majority of people ended up getting some type of wheel.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. Well, now that the Logitech and the Thrustmaster entry wheels are so much more accessible, I mean, they're still over a couple $100, but way more accessible than they used to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole, if you want to get in here, you're more than welcome. We're just messing around, testing out for Toons' exhibition race on Friday.
Yeah, and there's a party shot open, Cole.
I have no idea if I'm quick around here or slow. It doesn't feel quick. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place, but it doesn't... Oh, track limits, my foot. This is pretty good in these cars, this track car combo. It's not too difficult, but you can, if you know what you're doing, you can squeeze a little extra time out. The sun setting is a little distracting. Going through the final turns. It was blasting my eyeballs.
Give it a couple minutes. It's set to 30 times. That'll be gone in just a minute.
Did you do the race? I don't know if it was Nations Cup or what. Yeah, we will, Chris. Don't worry. Chris just said, keep going for a bit, please. Okay.
Yeah, man.
They did it was 24 laps at Daytona, and it was set to, the time was set to basically every lap an hour passed. So it was like a full 24-hour race. And Group 1 cars, it was a mess. I did terrible. But it was cool to see because it was like nighttime and then daytime again. So like every lap it changed.
I kind of wish like the time of day changes and the weather changes for like this game were more gradual, kind of like how it is in ACC, because with some of the weather, like if you have it try to go from like sunny to cloudy, it's like it's like watching Chowder, where out of nowhere the backdrop just poof. Right in front of you.
Yeah, it is all of a sudden dark. You're like, wait, where'd the sun go? Oh, the clouds covered it.
Okay, that was a gradual, well, it is 30 times, but that was a pretty gradual change over to night.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I do like
I mean, should make them do a night race.
Night races are, it's a challenge. You don't think that it is until you do it, and you're like, you can't necessarily see all your spots, and they look different, and then you got headlights everywhere.
Yeah.
Toon, have you been to any race? Like any type of race?
No, sir.
Okay. Ooh. I hope you get to go to one. It's an experience.
Oh, me too.
It's one of those things that'll take a person who has zero interest in motorsport, and you just see it live, and you're like, holy cow, I love everything about this.
Oh yeah, especially if you get like a really good seat to where like you can see most of the action, or you can see like or like say you're down in turn 1 during race start. Like, if you're younger or just simple-minded, you can get pretty excited right there.
That's how. So my brother wasn't super into motorsport. I mean, we grew up with, my dad really likes NASCAR and stuff, and so like we've been to NASCAR races and whatnot. But for Christmas he got a wheel, and then he was getting interested in it, and then we ended up going to the 24 Hours of Daytona, and it was like we were kind of excited, and then it was like we got it into our seats at turn 1 and like got ready for the race start, and we just looked at each other and we were like, this is amazing. And now he's like super into motorsport and Gran Turismo and stuff, and it's like you see it live and you're like, holy cow, this is unbelievable.
Hey, you're still on.
Yeah, so how does that work?
Automobile dashing away, dashing away, dashing away, dashing away, dashing away, dashing away.
Have to stay like at the stadium.
No, so well, you can camp there. You can get a camping spot, but no, it's basically, however, you either get a weekend pass. I just got the race pass, so basically it was good for Saturday, Sunday. So
Okay.
the ticket's good all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Come and go as you please. And And we got there like 2-3 hours before the race start, walked around, got in our seats, and then we stayed till like 10 p.m. and went back to the hotel, slept, and then
Can we go back to daylight?
got back to
NASCAR races on GT7 last night. What a
the race at like 10 in the morning and watched it till the end. That sounds fun,
Yeah.
Kuro. He was saying they did NASCAR races last night, and Chris asked if there was a way to make it daylight again.
I can make it daylight again. 1 second.
How's it going, Leo? How you doing, Kuro?
Hey, Leo. Hey, Kuro. You guys want to join in the track testing chicanery?
Please feel free to join. I'm gonna invite these people to our chat.
All right. Yeah, that works.
And
Yeah, about
Oh,
8
it's about to be a party.
years ago, maybe
Thanks.
9. Went down to Daytona for like a mini vacation. My mom had an interview at a prison there to be a corrections officer, and we stayed like maybe a half mile away from like Daytona Speedway. So all we did, so like we're sitting there like, huh? So that's where the Daytona 500's held. God, I wish it wasn't. And then, because I mean, if I went to the 24 Hours of Daytona, I know where the nearest 7-Eleven is. So I'd be like, oh, okay, they're doing this. I'm gonna run down to 7-Eleven, which is just down the road, like maybe 5 or 6 blocks. Go grab me a big gulp Slurpee, come back and be like, all right, didn't miss anything. Hey.
Okay. Just finished up a couple of chapters of Half-Life.
well done.
Glad to hear it.
I was trying to get the chat to pop up on screen, and I should have not done that before I tried starting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shadowhawk.
Hey, Strato Hawk, aka Chris.
I watched my first NASCAR just the other month on the recommendation of Papa. I fell asleep during the cleanup of the big crash on lap 96. Wow.
Not bother folding that.
That's funny, Kuro. Yeah, the races are really long.
What races?
NASCAR.
Oh yeah.
Since they split them up into the stages, that was helpful for people who don't really
I
care.
enjoyed racing, but the television coverage had too many adverts for me.
Used to be just one long race, and nobody knew about it.
And nobody knew. That's what I like about F1 is there's no commercials. Once the race starts, you're there till the end. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Same with the SRO stuff on YouTube. Once it starts, you're watching it.
Yeah.
It was the Oval at Daytona.
Different dirt track cars and anything, so they're
For
short
me,
races.
NASCAR died when I lost my driver number
Sometimes the
3.
short races are nice, but
Cook
like,
160,
I'm
I
also
think.
the mindset of if I have like a full day to do nothing, or I'm gonna like spend the day studying, I want something that's gonna be like long term going on in the background.
Gotcha.
Something that I can just
Well,
like look up and be like, oh, that's new.
I think the main event, it's like maybe 20 or 30 laps depending on the track, so it's like a good 30-minute race.
All right.
At least the racetrack that me and my dad went to before it shut down.
You hate to hear about track shutting down.
Yeah.
I think the first race I ever went to was a dirt track race out in kind of middle of nowhere, Tennessee. My dad and I went camping, and we were staying for like 3 or 4 nights, and one of the nights we were tired of being just sitting there camping. He's like, let's go into this small town and see what's going on, and it happened to be race night. Super late models and pony cars around the dirt track, so we went
Race next Friday too.
and hung out with the locals. Kuro, we're doing testing to figure out which track to start on, but this is the car, the WRX STI Isle of Man 16.
Is it time
What?
to bring out the super offensive one?
Yep, bring out the Yiftmobile. I'm already in mine.
Oh man. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to what, Leo?
Didn't mean
Just
to cut
kidding.
anybody off.
Just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll
I'll
run
come
practice
help.
races and everything. They'll obviously be shorter than
Hey, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it,
Like-
Viking.
but like any practice races y'all want, we can do.
I totally forgot about that.
Forgot about what?
It's gonna be running a lobby here in about 2 hours.
Ah, well, get yourself warmed up for your lobby. What are you doing?
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
What kind
Hey,
of
what's that restaurant with all the stuff on the wall? You
Shenanigans.
talk about shenanigans?
So you want to race super formulas around the
Tsukuba?
Tsukuba with
Comfort mediums?
Comfort Hards.
hards
Comfort hard. Hold on.
In the wet.
in the wet.
Is that
No.
ghosting?
Yeah.
Oh.
No assists allowed.
Oh no.
How do you guys get to play on your headset in the game and yet
the
still
dumbest
hear
ideas you could think of,
everything
and we
talked
tried.
in YouTube on your PS5 because I feel like it?
Nürburgring.
So, well, do you have a headset that... Do you have a headset that can hook up to... So my headset has a little USB plug that I plug into the PlayStation, so it connects to my PlayStation, and then it also has Bluetooth, so if I'm playing it, so it also connects to my phone. So it can play what's coming out of the PlayStation and anything from my phone. For the YouTube thing, I have chat to speech turned on, so the robot reads the voice, and then we have a party going, which I sent you an invite for, and that's how we're able to talk to each other, if that makes sense, Viking. But you, as long as you have a
It's the same way when I set up a party, Viking.
yeah, it's like a party. But if you want to be able to hear what's on YouTube as well, you need something that can connect to both the PlayStation and your phone, which these have Bluetooth.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Cool.
Wait, you got what headset, DK?
Yeah.
So I have the second gen Stealth 700, I think.
Oh, you got the 700. I got the
I
600.
need some of those type of headphones, Starstruck.
I'm different.
I really like them. Apparently they can break really easy. My buddy was like, "Don't get those. I've broken 2 already. Get these." And he sent me these like $700 headphones. But he like takes them off his head really quick all the time because he's playing like intense games. I was like, I'm pretty careful with mine. I don't think they're gonna break.
Same here.
But yeah, so these have the little USB that plugs into you can plug it into anything with USB.
Video hooks me up because I have headphones, but they're not Bluetooth low.
Right on. Well, if you join the party, you'll be able to hear us talking and not have to worry about the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, these are cool because they'll connect to my phone. So if I want to pull up a stream on my phone, I can have that playing on top of hearing the game in the chat. But it is disorienting when my phone rings while I'm racing because it mutes all the volume and then it's ringing really loud in my ear.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear a stream in the background.
Yep.
What's up, Viking?
Hey.
Hi.
I hate hearing my voice. You can't? You should be able to. We can hear you.
I have the HS70 Pro wireless headset from Corsair.
I think I need to buy that car 2 minutes.
Right on. It's under Asia Subaru. Kuro's gonna join us.
It's the Subaru. Subaru.
Perfect.
There you go.
Welcome, Mr. Viking. Do you mind turning down the stream in the background? Oh, okay. It might not be anymore. It may have just been the delay. Yeah, it sounds good now.
Oh!
Cool, thank you.
They smacky the wall.
Yep. Hey, Leo, why haven't you pitched the chaparral on Tsukuba?
Thanks, but I know Jack Carr's winking face with tongue face with tears of joy.
How much is that car?
A lot.
Right on. Well, it could have been in a special because it's the Isle of Man, you know? Sometimes cars aren't under their manufacturer, but this one is.
No. Yeah, this one is. You just have to go past the good floor, I think.
Why can't we use this one in the dailies? This thing's awesome.
What, the Subaru?
Because it's a special group, right? It's not under any regular category.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a road car, so it'd just be a race A car, but you know how PD is.
I think they've used it before. I think we did this car at Barcelona one time. That might have been on GT Sport, though. But I know they did use it in a daily at some point.
Ugh. It's actually not bad.
That drift car version I bought and tried to drift.
Also the DRS.
Brutal, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, this game is not the best for drifting. They like to advertise it. It looks good, but it is hard to do it. Which, to be honest, real life drifting is pretty hard. I think we all got used to some Need for Speed drifting and thought we were really good at it. At least I did. I was like, I'm the best.
I'm amazing at it.
All you gotta do is hit the gas twice and you get sideways. Okay.
Fantastic. It's not how that works.
They did for PS2 when I was in college. That was when like what is it called? What is the drift series called?
Formula D.
Formula D. It was like when Formula D was just getting big in the US and they made a game. It was hard, but it was a lot of fun once you got good at it. It was like a pretty realistic just Formula D video game.
Isn't the Isle of Man just the rally car adjusted for the TT?
Basically.
Okay, this thing's pretty decent around here. As I go off the track.
Yeah, I kind of have a bad habit of doing that.
So how did your Nations Cup racing go, TK? So
I didn't get to do the GT1, so my main account's in GT1. And I wasn't home for that, but from what I understand, it was absolutely terrible. Like, it was just a slaughter fest. But my GT2 that I did was a lot of fun. My second to last one started on pole and fought every lap, but then got punted, ended up finishing 4th. Still a really good race. And then last race started 8th and was able to work my way up to 1st and win it on the second to last lap.
The used car was awesome on Friday. Clapping hands, light skin tone. Clapping hands, light skin tone.
I was on the struggle bus.
Yeah, I enjoyed the way that Ford drove. It drove nice.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the race up until I got punted off in turn 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that race, but I like that they don't. You're allowed to, yeah, Kuro, you're allowed to miss a couple. Like, there's enough races where you don't have to make every single one to be competitive.
That's gonna be definitely.
This isn't a drift challenge, Leo. I'm watching you.
Cool jumping in VR, so can't type.
Oh boy.
Alright, Kuro's about to join the patty.
Alrighty.
Don't tell me I got a second pen. I already had enough of those yesterday.
Hey, who's the quarterback for the Packers?
It's not Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's not.
I was so confused. I was at the airport and I looked up and I see him in a Jets jersey and I text my buddy who's a Packers fan. I was like, what is going on?
I don't know. If Buick ever jumps in the party, I'll ask him.
He might.
He's a Packers fan, so come on.
And I get the bus stop right this time. And I didn't drift this time.
Almost had it, Viking. Alright, Crow's in here. Let me send him an invite.
Alright.
I think we're friends.
If
Oh,
not,
he's
you
on my
will be.
phone.
If not, I can add him real quick.
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh, I left the party. Oops. Silly me. I pushed the
Oh,
wrong
he's back.
button.
Andy has returned.
Whoops.
He
Oopsie.
is risen.
It is Sunday.
It is the holy day, yes.
What am I doing? Is Phoebe there?
Inviting Crow to the party.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
Come on, come on. This thing's actually pretty stable if you get it off track, too.
But yeah, isn't it a rally car?
Yeah.
Subaru.
No. It's a Subaru.
Subaru.
Subaru. You got the woo on the plate.
This is the mother of all eyesores.
Yes, it is. It's fantastic, and I love it.
Oh, did I just Oh, I thought I just successfully four-wheel drifted. Now I'm in the pits. Christ.
Inertia drift.
Oh. Yeah, give me some fresh tires.
We're it's even better in the pit lane.
I must warn you, in Scottish and I'll find it hard at times to understand me.
No worries. No worries, dude. I happen to
We're just messing around right now, right?
yeah. No,
Okay.
Nothing to be taken seriously.
Cool. Hold on a second.
I'll try do my
Yeah.
best Obi-Wan accent.
Now they have Bernie Collins commentating for F1. Anybody who watches F1 should get pretty used to that Scottish accent. There's a couple of Irish shows that I watch, so I've gotten pretty good at the Irish accent, but I haven't watched too much stuff with Scottish accents. And I watch a fair amount of British television, so I'm pretty alright with accents. Right on. Well, one of the Irish shows that I watch is on Netflix. Dairy Girls. It's freaking hilarious.
Speaking of hilarious, apparently the date has changed to September 11th because Leo's in the chaparral. Hello.
Hello, hello, Kuro. How you doing, man? Welcome to the party.
Not a problem, man. Jesus Christ, Leo. Yeah,
What part of Scotland are you in? Oh, okay. I don't know where my brother goes, but my brother works for like a tech company, and they just got taken over, and now their main offices are in Scotland and Toronto. So he goes to Scotland a couple times a year now for work. Yes.
Yeah,
I wanted
think it
probably
might be
Edinburgh, I think is what he
Yeah,
said.
it's probably Edinburgh. Yes, sir.
So the fellow NSX driver. Hello there. I'm alright. I'm just messing around. I should be
Yeah,
driving.
what are you driving? What is that?
I am back and looking.
What's up, Brigsby?
I don't.
Doing laps.
Nice.
– 211 miles an hour up the hill. I don't know who that is. Hello, bye.
I just saw a rocket ship go by me.
Yep. Like I said, that's why I asked beforehand. It's like, are we? Once we start, I'll go hop back in the car. But
This Subaru handles the bus stop so well.
Oh, no.
Doesn't handle this turn as well. The downhill
yeah,
left-hander, it
likes
really pushes. You really
likes-
notice that understeer. Yeah. How long have you had the VR for?
think so.
Yeah, something like that. Earlier this year. Nice. Have all this stuff in it?
Actually, I haven't noticed. Oh my god, there are no wings. Oh, I never noticed that.
I'm having way too much fun with this thing.
As it should be.
Yeah. I think it was quite expensive if I'm not mistaken.
Probably like in the 3 or 4 million range.
Well, yeah, it has a jet engine on it.
It's
Oh, yeah,
fantastic.
it's a made-up car.
Was it made by NASA?
I think it says Chevy on the side of it.
They must have contracted that out.
Shot girl and it's a fake car.
Having way too much fun. Alright, let's see. How fast can I go before I get to the bus stop?
I'm trying to figure out how fast you can take the bus stop in that thing.
Oh, you want to find out? I'm at 245.
It's not going to be 245.
Well, about that good.
I've been taking the bus stop in 4th gear, but I think you can do it in 5th.
I'm not pushing it in 5th. I've been doing it in 4th, and I've been very, like, gentle.
I'm stuck on the wall.
Good.
I'm stuck again. No, I'm just playing around right now.
No, we'd be getting murdered.
What's been your favorite car in VR, Curl? Oh, yeah. That's cool.
It's gonna be really...
At Road Atlanta? I believe it. That's awesome. Oh man.
What about the F-1500 that you can get used as like a money car for Sardinia?
Yeah.
Taco.
What's up, Landon? How you doing, bud? Happy Sunday and tacos to you too.
Where's the we need an Omaha in here.
Right?
Nebraska?
Omaha!
I got to do it over the summer when I went to visit my brother in iRacing, and we did the MX-5s at Tsukuba, and it was awesome. I hit my hand against the wall because I forgot that I wasn't in a car and I was wanting to touch something in the car. It's really disorienting with how they put everything that's in the car in the car. Like there was a fire extinguisher. I was like, oh, cool.
Can I pull the pin?
Mm-hmm. Throw you off? Yeah. The immersion is pretty incredible. And it is cool that you can... Yeah. It takes it to the next level for sure. Yeah, it makes the streaming side of it difficult. Because all you can see is the person in their huge goggles, and then you don't get the chat the same way, and yeah, you're so immersed you kind of forget about the people around you. But it does make, like, you can spot the apex, like you can look at the apex as you're heading towards it, and you can really hit your points well. And then when people are next to you, you can like look and see. It's helpful. Mm-hmm. I believe it. Really? On the road?
That means...
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime in Nürburgring must look like a heart attack then.
It was.
I'm talking about in VR.
Okay. Back in the normal car.
Alright. Get used to that for a couple minutes, and then I'll start us up a practice race if everybody wants to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That sounds horrible. Uh-huh. Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Anymore, it's like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to your TVs and your consoles, unless you have, like, a PS4 Pro or PS5 that can achieve those and 4K graphics, then, like, if that's the case, then yes. If you're on, like, a basic PS4 like I am, then no, because, like, yeah, you can set the high dynamic range on your TV to where the colors are nicer, but other than that, your frame rate's locked by the console itself, so there's really no fluctuation unless the game is resource heavy on your system.
Are you on a 4 or a 5, Viking?
Oh, then yes.
Well, you know, I'm using a 60 hertz. I use my old TV. It's a AC110-120B 60 hertz. And I'm using PS5. I don't. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything differently for me.
If you
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The TV, all it's going to do is just, like, relay how pretty it is. So if you want your gameplay to look real pretty on your TV, then go for it. I mean, it's going to look great in the in-system capture software regardless, so
True. Blocks. Where the tires were blocks. Nope.
Y'all ready for some racing?
Yeah, as I say, Viking, I've got a 50-inch whatever Samsung TV that's just like a $350 TV. I wanted one of the OLEDs, and I started looking into it. I was like, ain't no point.
Yeah, my TV's a 10-year-old Samsung that I got after I got the job I have now. When I got hired, I had to move, and I moved to an apartment with no furniture, and Rooms To Go was doing the buy the room, get a TV promotion. So I went and bought a room on credit and got this free Samsung TV from Best Buy. But it's been a workhorse. I mean, it's over 10 years old and has survived 5 moves. So it's a great TV.
Now, I would say it would probably make a difference if it was like if you were playing like a single player game that was like super heavy on graphics, like Cyberpunk or
Sure.
something that needed that refresh rate, or that... Oh, don't even get me started.
Would it be like glitchy if you didn't have the nicer TV?
No,
Or what does it do?
It just wouldn't refreshes right.
I'm not familiar with any of this stuff. Uh-huh. Oh. Is that why I get that little glitch? It happens at Spa at the same turn every time, and there's a lot going on in the background when you take that turn. And I wonder if that's why I get a weird little glitch thing. No, I'm on PS5, but I have the 60 hertz TV. I have the lower TV. Because I always wondered, because my internet's amazing. Like, it never gets below 700 MBS.
I'm so jealous.
It's the Google Fiber 1000 is what it is. So it's advertised at 1,000, but typically it runs at around 700.
And I have the Frontier Fiber, and I do not reach any of that.
I'm on Verizon Wi-Fi. Y'all shut up.
Yeah, I was using AT&T, and then fiber came into our neighborhood, and because they're trying to get everybody to switch, they offer a deal, and they're like, we won't raise your price or whatever. So I pay $50 a month for that internet, which was way cheaper than what I was paying, like $100 for half the speed with AT&T.
Ugh.
So I was like, sweet.
Yeah, I tried AT&T internet and it was a nightmare. Alright, let's get some...
T-Mobile wireless internet is worse.
Brigsby says T-Mobile wireless internet is the worst. We know, Brigsby. We've seen your stream.
Oh no, man.
Oh, my bad. Take time. Oh, of course we lost. Jesus Christ.
Poor Brigsby. Yeah.
Yeah, he's watching the stream.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
His poor internet doesn't like anything.
Have you seen his daily races where all the cars sit still and he just drives around?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty funny. It sucks that he's not able to do the races, but it does make for some good entertainment. As all the cars are set up in their grid order and he has to get through them towards the end of the lap.
New internet on Wednesday though.
Oh, he just said new internet on Wednesday though.
Yes, sir.
I hope it works good.
That means I'll see you Friday, Brigsby.
Yep, you probably will. Heck, I just took mine apart earlier, clean out all the dust.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. This is my office is also the dog room, so it gets pretty hairy. I don't let the dog in the rest of the house because I don't like dog hair on everything. So we share a room together.
It should be good to go.
But she likes it when I play Gran Turismo. She used to be able to turn the PS4 on. The way I had it set up, she would go bump the button with her nose, and she knows that when she hears that beep, that means I'm going to sit in the seat. And so we would come back inside, and she would run straight to the PS4 and turn it on, and then look at me like, "Why aren't you sitting down? We're playing." And then she doesn't know how to turn on the PS5, so she just sits there and noses at it to try to get it to. I'm like, just chill. I'll play in just a minute. And all she does is go lay down and sleep as soon as I start playing. It's like she can't do that unless I'm in the seat. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Case waving hand.
Sub DMC Racing, how you doing?
Hey, Brigsby waving hand, honeybee.
I just get a cat that tries to attack my legs.
That sounds like fun. Oh, I think Work Cat is officially gone. I was bummed. I went into work today last week and didn't see Work Cat at all. I was like, oh no. That's probably for our boss didn't really like that it was there, but you know. He's like, why is there a cat in here? We're like, because, and we were like, well, why are you back here? Go back to your office, and we're gonna mess around in the shop, man. Leave us alone.
Is he like in charge of like the service department? I take it.
No, he owns the company.
Oh,
it's his company.
Oh.
So he can say he doesn't want a cat there. That's fine.
Yeah.
I just found out last week that I've worked really hard to kind of have my own department that's just me and I don't have to worry about anything else. And they finally hired a bunch of people that can do my job for me, and now I have to oversee them so they can do my job. And I'd rather do the job and not have to oversee people.
Yeah.
But it was like, so I had to like host a meeting Friday morning. I was like, damn it. I went from being a lone wolf to now I have a team of 7 people to oversee that are spread out across Texas.
Yeah, and then you also got to hope that they're competent.
Yeah, we got some good people in place. I feel pretty good about it. And the job isn't hard. It's just a matter of staying on top of it. Like if you let one thing go one week, there's more stuff on top of it the next week, and then it gets really hard to get caught up if you don't stay on top of it. Yeah. So that's been my thing of like, hey, why has nobody done this? Why haven't you done this yet? You need to do this.
I'll come work with you.
Right on. We have an offices in Houston. Right?
Oh no.
Open an Ohio office.
I need Grove City to get some more cars. I miss buying cars from Grove City.
You don't miss buying cars from Grove City. You miss Donato's.
I miss Donato's in the airport, and I miss who would have known that Ohio has such good fried chicken? Like,
okay, where are these places? So I haven't seen them.
Ohio knows what's up with fried chicken, dude. It is so good. There's so many places. Just go in on Yelp and type in best fried chicken, and you'll get a handful of places that are amazing.
I went to Grove City.
Grove City doesn't have any food. They just have the casino and like a White Castle.
No, the casino's just down Georgesville. That's all I gotta do is turn left out of my apartment complex, or turn right out of my apartment complex, turn left, follow it down for like 5 minutes. Actually, not even 5 minutes, and I'm at the casino.
Yeah. I thought about staying at the casino for work, and then I was like, no. When they look at the credit card statement, they'll be like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in Grove City Wednesday because we went to Golden Corral.
Nice. Yeah, I guess most of the places I've eaten at have been downtown. And what's that hip street north of downtown?
Short North?
Yes, there's some really fire spots in Short North, and then there's that like food hall downtown that has the super hot chicken place in it.
I'm not familiar with that. I'd have to ask.
It's like a two-story warehouse building that's like a food market where you can go buy food and like to prepare and also buy food to eat. And like there's like different stalls and stuff to get food from. And then upstairs is this hot chicken place that like, whew, I love hot food, and it was hot food. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only hot, I guess, food I've had recently was molcajete over at El Vaquero.
Yeah, how's the Mexican food up there?
You know, it took some warming up, but I kind of like El Vaquero. There's a Fiesta Mariachi about 3 blocks over or something. It's over by Kroger. I've been wanting to try their Philly cheesesteak burrito, but I can't get the girls to, like, sign off on us going to that for dinner.
For sure.
Pit crew is here, T-Case.
I know, right? Got my spotter in the house.
Right.
Oh, no, that's cheating. That's cheating.
That's not cheating at all. That's using the tools that are given to me.
If I had known he was...
No. Oh, Arrow helps me out too. Arrow's really good. Arrow helps me out a lot.
Just remember, it's not a war crime the first time.
If I had known Jusm was gonna give you intel,
yeah, Jusman was.
The lobby.
He was watching everybody. He was letting me know whose tires were gone, what fuel levels everybody was at. That's how I was able to finish P2 in the last race.
All I heard was January.
I gotta go and do things for a bit. Hana waving hand.
The PlayStation lady did not know how to read.
No, 1/8 tires. Later, Brigsby.
I was like, what do you mean January 8th?
Brigsby says bye.
Bye, Brigsby.
Have a great day.
It worked out great. It was a lot of fun.
Ima, try and stream and do a lobby. Hopefully
yeah, the strategy I was on.
Good luck, man.
Work.
You were flying, Leo. You were flying. If I didn't have to refuel on that because I didn't have to refuel second pit stop is the only reason I came out ahead of you. Yeah, we were all going, why is he going in the pits?
I did 2 pit stops too many.
I had to stop twice. I had to stop twice. I had to do one more stop right there at the end, and that's when I overtook. Leo went in the pits ahead of me, and I came out of the pits ahead of him.
I forgot.
I was trying to get cute with it.
Yeah. And it's really hard to judge with the time limit instead of number of laps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I did the endurance version of it.
It was fun.
It's like a curveball.
Yeah, it made for a better challenge. I like it. Anything that's different from regular dailies is awesome. It was the second one at Kyoto. The bit with all the curbs and stuff.
Yamigawa.
It was on Friday night. It was the one right after Le Mans. Yeah, Le Mans was fun. If only there was more time. I had a whole lap of fuel left, and I was hunting down all the people that were out of fuel, and then we ran out of time.
Yeah, everything was going great. Accidentally bumped into Koro, so I had to make sure he got like his at least a position back, and then yeah, I felt so bad for bumping into you, dude.
Yeah, we're all having. It's all in good fun. I think a lot of people got hit hard on lap 1.
Yeah, lap 1's just wreckfest.
And yeah, then what was it? I had Viking. I think it was Viking, Cole, or it was 3 people coming up behind me, and I was like, sweet, I'm gonna get a bump draft. And all 3 of them just dispersed around me and then lined back up together. And I was just like, y'all are a bunch of jerks. Just left me behind. I was just like, wow. Uh-huh. Oh no.
Leo, why?
I had a pretty good strategy. The race that I ended up winning for Nations Cup, I just was staying behind the person in first and not worrying about passing them and bump drafting them, and I'd give them one last little bump draft right as we exited the tunnel, so that propelled them a little bit higher speed right before the braking zone, and usually had a little bit of a I'm going faster than I usually go right here moments. I was like, that worked perfectly.
I was just wanting to see how.
I can't with you. I can't with you, Leo.
Are we ready?
Yeah, are we ready? All right.
Let's do it. It'll be grid start. Yeah, and this will be my last race, y'all. So this will be fun. 1,000.
Oh no.
That's why it's going to be my last race.
Ever. I couldn't even, like, think about doing that.
Ready. You have to program the button. I haven't done that yet either. Lights out and away we go! And Stratohawk gets an excellent start. Leo covering off the inside. Coming into the braking zone. And
I'm going.
DRS activated. I'm coming for you, Leo.
Turn signal. Trying to hit DRS.
Ooh, I guess you need that downforce coming up the hill, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
The back wing flattens out.
Thanks for hanging out, Stratohawk.
Look out! Ooh, I'm glad you got reset because you were about to plow me. Watch out for the bus stop. That was funny. This turn kills me down the hill. I'm facing the wrong way. Look out. Yellow flag.
Uh-oh.
I'll get off the racing line.
We have Nick with the opportunity to overtake his broadcast colleague.
Oh!
If no, yeah, he's got to go make dinner. Oh, I got a half-second penalty.
Oh,
man,
boy.
Leo just ran away, dude.
Yeah, I made a little bit of an oopsie though.
Yeah, I was facing the wrong direction at one point. Oh yeah, I wonder where it is. Somewhere on the dash there should be a light.
Yeah.
You have to hold the button down. It's not just a click and go. You got to hold it.
It's like overtaking nitrous.
It would be nice if it was you just push it and it activates and then turns off when you hit the brakes.
Yeah, set and forget, like cruise control. Nope.
I've been in one that has it, but it was not activated. But it was still stupid fast. Sounds scary. I've seen the way you drive. You have a heavy foot.
That's usually my saying.
I've binned it. Oh, almost whipped it.
That's crazy. That's kind of like the EV cars. It's all the horsepower all at once, going to all four wheels, and it's pretty crazy.
Actually took turn one perfect this time.
I understand.
Yeah, that thing was crazy cool. Yeah, you need a place to live.
Yeah, live in the Bel Air. Oh, why? Yep.
He's like, no, we gutted all the interior to make it faster. It had no back seat.
You're lucky it had a passenger seat.
I was obsessed with those Bel Airs and stuff as a kid.
But I took one wide and still got bumped off. Dirty tires then put me into the wall and I didn't want to play catch up.
No worries, Chris. No worries at all.
Whatever one's in the Supernatural show.
1967 Chevy and truck.
Yeah.
67. Pretty sure it was 67.
Well, whatever it is.
1 year difference. Either or.
Yeah. Well, she is named after the Mustang, so.
Right? Not designed for those roads. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I remember watching the Grand Tour special where the three guys tried to get the
Oh yeah.
car through Scotland, and that
Uh-huh.
was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, in Detroit.
Yeah, it was great.
That's crazy. What's a popular car like the regular daily driver where you live?
A
Kuro.
Fossil Astra.
Yeah. Like a 3 Series or smaller? That was I got to go to Germany in high school, and I really like small cars, hot hatches. You know, I'm a small car person, and I didn't even know that BMW was currently making 1 Series. They just didn't have them over here in the States, and we get to this town in Germany, and I see like 20 of these little 1 Series hatchback BMW things, and I was like, where is this? And how come I can't have one? Yeah. Oh yeah, those are wonderful.
Renault Clios. Ooh, really? Oh yeah, you guys get Skoda over there. We don't.
What kind of car?
Skoda.
I don't even know what that is.
Skoda's a. I believe Skoda's like a Swedish company? check, thank you.
Ah, check car, huh? Interesting.
I know I am fast around here.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
I think so too.
Yeah, I believe so. At least they didn't pull a sob and go under.
Yeah, I loved Saabs. Saabs are awesome. The turbos. My dad was a Volvo guy, and he had several turbo-charged Volvos growing up. So, like, I learned to drive on those, and I would, whenever he'd let me take it out, I would drag race all my friends, and they'd be like, surely that Volvo can't. And I'm like, you have no idea. This 5-cylinder turbo. The wagon? Is that one in the state car? Yeah. Yeah. They're beautiful. The new ones, they look amazing, especially in that red color.
Whew.
That's awesome. Good job, Leo.
Oh yeah.
8.5 seconds ahead of me.
I mean, I am wearing the Jeff Gordon suit, so.
Oh, you got that Jeff Gordon suit on.
Yep.
You need that nasally accent, though.
I can't do that.
You can't do a Jeff Gordon?
No.
With the black SS and the navigation. Gordon.
I wish.
Gordon. Jeff?
He quit.
I think he retired.
Retired and then became one of the broadcasters for a while. And then I think he stopped altogether at some point.
Yep.
The kid's got 2 first
I like to
names.
think baby Jesus wearing a tuxedo shirt.
Don't you put that
Fancy,
evil on me,
but
Ricky Bobby.
But I'm here to party. All right, y'all. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, of course.
Have a good night, man. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks, Toon. Appreciate it, man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try and change track over, see what we got.